Guys, we're back with another review, and this time I'm back to my old setup. As you can see, I don't have the backdrop or the background, the cardboard background that I used to, review stuff. So I'm back to my old plastic cabinet kind of setup. Things happened, and I'm still trying to work out on a new background, but I'm gonna start reviewing things again. Things have been kind of slow lately with work and, adult stuff happening in my life. But anyway, I am all good, and we have now here a new toy that we are going to review. It's another third-party knockoff review for us, and this is MEGOTROUN from the Lost Planet series by no other than our favorite legend-size KO makers, Mech Fans Toys. And you can see that there's a lot of Japanese stuff happening on top. A very wonderful artwork, borrowed again from, I don't know who the artist is, but definitely a lovely G1 rendition. You can see there is a head right there, and I believe that is the head of Ironhide. This is item number 0 from Mech Fans Toys, and let's check out the rest of the box. It says Mech Fans 0 MEGOTROUN, and we can see here a very nice transformation of Megatron from the pistol mode, from the robot mode going to the pistol mode, and there's a cameo from Starscream right there, and that is definitely Starscream. People are kind of venting out who the heck really is that guy from the Bumblebee movie, and I just heard that it's Blitzwing, but for me that looks definitely like Starscream, but who cares? Let's transform him. Well, we're not gonna really transform him immediately. We're still checking out the box, but we can still see here we have a very nice product shot. We got the Walther gun pistol thingy. I forgot the name. P38 there, Walther P38. And let's try to adjust the camera a bit because my camera's shaky again. And it's a very nice Legends figure. So I had this in my bag, my office bag, for the longest time, and I wasn't able to open it, so I just took out the plastic, and let's just unbox this little guy right here. Let's throw the box, and we have MEGOTROUN. I bought this guy for 800 pesos at 999 Mall in Divisoria. Definitely a lovely looking piece right there. So he's, as you can see, he's still in his plastic encasing. So I'm gonna get a tool for us to remove this guy from his plastic prison. So we're just gonna leave him right there and pause the video for a bit. Okay, so I have him removed from his box and the shell. So there are a few things that are included in this kit, and there's definitely a lot of pieces that you'd really definitely enjoy. We got an alternate face right there. I just want to zoom into that, maybe just try to focus. I can't focus on it. Come on, focus. Oh God. There. It's a lovely looking happy Megatron face. And he also has this key, which I forgot what episode that was. I know he used this key in one of those episodes, so we got that too. We have this one too, a helmet that I remember vaguely from the series, that he had this doctor that helped him build something, and he had this helmet, and a blaster right there, his Energon mace, an Energon sword, definitely lovely. And that's pretty much it for his add-ons. Let's get the exact figure. Wow, that's kind of hefty for a small guy. We got this thing too, his plasma cannon. Let's put that there. And some of the components to build the pistol. So this is like the butt, and this is the scope. Or the, I'm sorry, not the extender for the, or the silencer as you want to call it. So I'm just going to put those things there. And let's focus on this figure. So this is a very nice looking Megatron right there. I love the face sculpt. It's very G1. You can see that there's, you have to extend those arms right there to give him that articulation. Very articulated. You have a very nice articulation on the arms. You got some elbow swivel right there. Some movement right there. You got the legs moving like so. Very nice. Something expected again from Mech Fans Toys, and it's just really cool because you could just use an assortment of things that it's included in the kit, and just makes the playing a lot more fun. There's a lot of playability to this figure, and it's just really looking awesome right there. Very nice. I know that you can turn this into some sort of battle station or platform or whatever, so I guess it's kind of going to be like that. Yeah, very reminiscent to the G1 figure, I guess. I didn't really have the G1 figure. The G1 Megatron was something that I really wanted when I was a kid, but sadly I did not have the dough, or my mom did not have the money to buy that. So let's just move all these little doodads aside. I like the gray that they used. Again, it's not a perfect toy. As you can see, there are some sprue marks right there. Just want to focus on that. Sprue marks. MFT is very notorious for having these little sprue marks, but sprue marks aside, it's still a very nice looking toy. I definitely like what they did with the paint. Very subtle, and it looks very plain, but once you add a Decepticon insignia on this little guy, then I bet you it's gonna look pretty amazing. I just want to do a very quick comparison with one of the MFT toys as well. So this is how he scales with the MFT Shockwave. Right there, let's just put another guy beside him. And here he is with the MFT Galvatron. And if you really take a look at it, they look magnificent together. They all look amazing together. MFT has done a very good job of, well, knocking off and bootlegging a lot of the DX9 stuff, and I believe that these are really nice alternatives if you can't afford the DX9 material and the Iron Factory. So again, kudos to DX9 and Iron Factory. If you have the dough, go ahead and buy them. Support the originals. But of course, since this is really a third-party knockoff review, then yeah, you can get one of these little guys. So I'm going to pause the video once more to figure out how to transform this little dude. Okay, so let's transform this guy right now. Just tried reading the manual, and I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat that this has a very beautiful engineering, and whoever made this, I think it's DX9, could be wrong, could be Iron Factory. It's either those two that leads the arms race when it comes to legend-sized Transformers. But anywho, whoever made the engineering or did the engineering, researched the whole transformation sequence for this guy, did an awesome job. So kudos to you, whoever you are. You are an amazing engineer. Gripes that I currently have, there seems to have no locking mechanism or locking pin to hold the section in place. So your Megatron would usually have that kind of, you know, he's trying to dance or something. So just that very small gripe about the thing. But it really is something that has to be done on the figure, because the transformation really requires it. So let's, you know, enough talk, let's try to transform this guy. First you want to remove the plasma cannon, put it there, and you just really want to start off with this section. So once you do that, get the hands folded, you know, from the elbow, you know, the arms, and you have to put this hand inside there. So there's this thing that you have to do, just really rotate it like so. What's going to happen is that this thing should fold into place here, and this would look like the trigger section for, or like that, you know, the thing that cocks the pistol. And this is kind of like the scary part, because you have to angle it inside the figure to do that. If you saw that, that is a scary thing that I thought that I'm gonna break the toy. The next thing that you want to do is just pull this section to expose this part right here. And I'm not a big fan of this. It's a bad time to have no fingernails, so I'm gonna remove that. But it actually just, oh Jesus, here, it just unfolds like so, if you could see it. And it's a need for you to do a little ab crunching right there, and you would see that this now would be exposed, and this is actually a joint, and it will unhinge so that you can do pretty much the same to this hand. So this is the scary part again, because there's a lot of twisting that gets involved, and you don't want to break your toy. This is something new. There. So I just rotated that, and there's a ball joint, so once you unfold it, you can then, you know, get it in. You're gonna push it in there together with the other hand, so it's gonna look something like that. Are you seeing it? There you go. Okay, now this part will slide. This is the scary part, because I just tried figuring out, I was trying to move it, and I had it like that, so as you can see, it's not pulled all the way, so you gotta really just pull, because if you try pushing it, this thing's gonna break. So you can open this section to hide Meg's head, fold it in. Come on, Meggie. There you go. Oh jeez, come on. You were folding in just fine. Anywho, let's unfold the head later. Or just twist it, and it's gonna go to the front part, and this is gonna be the nozzle, or the, what do you call this, the front part of the pistol. And again, MFT tightness, ladies and gentlemen, so it's a hit or miss. Try to bring this thing down super tight, and then just force this section to close. Oof, don't like the sound of that. Okay, so as you can see, we have the front section of the pistol already with Megatron's head, and now you'll know that this is definitely going to be the, what do you call this, the handle, or where your bullets are going to be. There you go. So after that, we're just going to put that in there, and now we can hide Megatron's head like so. There you go. So it's almost there, and like I said, it's not a very fun transformation. There's a lot of things that you have to do here. So I was scratching my head how to do this, but you have to open these panels like so, and you have to rotate the foot, and there's this space right there. You see that? You're gonna just put that in, and it slides flush. Same goes with the other section. Ooh, geez. Hey. Let's put that in. Okay, so once you have that in, these things will unfold. It's hidden inside, and this thing is in reverse, so you have to just rotate this here, because these things would go here to the hole. So you see these things? There you go. Snap it in. That's one part of the pistol butt. So unfold these guys right here, and it's getting warm inside my room. By the way, it's the rainy season here in the Philippines, so it's, you know, there you go. Okay, so once you have this section, now you would have to put this here. Oopsie, you can't, just make sure that the trigger is all pulled down, and voila, That is a nice looking P38. We're gonna put the scope. Whew, that was a doozy. All right, and we can now put the extender. Did I put that right? I don't know. How did I do it? Yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. All right, and we're gonna put the. Where's the? How do you do this? Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh. But it should like slide it. There you go. There you go. So that's your P38 Walther pistol. Very nice looking transformer right there. Megatron. Perfect killing machine that turns into a small weapon. And it's lovely. And as you can see, the reason why I did the whole size comparison thing earlier was this thing is a pain to transform back and forth into robot mode and into pistol mode. But one thing that I'm going to tell you guys, that this thing is really a good find. It's a very nice toy. If you have the money to buy the original, go ahead and buy it. But MFT has done a wonderful job. I think this is an oversized version. And it is just a very cool thing. You know, if you're a big fan of Megatron, I'm a big fan of the Decepticons, and this thing is just really nice. So there. Last pause. Try to transform him back and do a little size comparison to the other Megatrons. Alright? Okay, so we're back, and we're now doing a quick comparison with other Megatrons, and these are some of my favorite Megatrons. So we got War for Cybertron, Megatron, or is this Fall of Cybertron? I forgot, but it's the Cybertron series, which I'm very excited because I've just seen the Siege of Cybertron, or the Siege Transformers War for Cybertron Siege is out now, and it's looking pretty fantastic. So these are the Megatrons right there. Very nice Henkei Voyager sized Megatron, and this is the deluxe one. And he's not far off from being a deluxe, if you ask me. He's a little taller than the usual, what do you call this, Legends figure. But out of all of the Megatrons, including the, I don't have my Combiner Wars Megatron that's handy right now, but that's still one of my faves with the upgrade parts. He's most definitely the closest that you can get to a G1-ish figure. So, again, I bought this in Divisoria 999 Mall, around 800 bucks, 800 pesos, I mean. Very nice addition to your MFT line. I would definitely want you guys to get this. Very nice toy, very good articulation, wonderful engineering. I just really am not a big fan of transforming him back and forth. So I'm going to keep him in robot mode. Thank you again for watching. I will definitely be, what do you call this, reviewing another of the figures. In the meantime, I'll have my old setup again. So hopefully you're still okay with that. Thank you very much for watching. Give me your comments, suggestions, your feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. My name is Chompilo, and remember, till all are one, peace out. Rock and roll.